Okay, everyone, Sims 2 creator Will right here. I have been turned into stone and trapped in Berrybury, where I must overlook a shipwreck for eternity. Haha, just kidding, it's your friend Audrey. But here we are, welcome back. We are back in Berrybury, where we're going to see more of our lovely little Sims. If you remember, we covered the Macbeths and Macduffs, and we had a great time or something like that. And now we're going to be looking at the Macduffs' next door neighbors. That is going to be right over here. This is the Starvelings. Oh, so really quick, I did a little bit of resetup because when you first start out this neighborhood, they're actually in this pose. You can see she's really disgruntled. He's having a good time though. But when I played them at the Fasulis, they fell back in love and then they just cut the kind of normal couple pose, which I feel like we're not supposed to have for this family. So I went in and I used Sim Manipulator. So now she is not in love with him anymore, which I think is kind of the story we are getting set up maybe. But the Starvelings, they live at 20 Hamlet Street, and their bio says, these newlyweds are already having a rough go of things, and they were just married days ago. Shaylin seems ready to move on, but can she really forgive her errant husband? I don't know. From what I've seen of this guy, I don't think he's gonna be quite the outstanding man for you, Shaylin, but let's go find out. All right, here we are. Look at this little house. It's adorable. And we got little Miss Ma'am over here in the garden with all her painting supplies. Oh my goodness. And then we got Mr. Dude up here. He's in the bathroom. I do think I caught both the fairies mid-blink. Let me unpause that really quickly. Also, look at his icon. He looks like he's giving me blue steel to like... But... Oh, hi. Hi. Okay, he's looking right at me. That's fine. That's fine. Hi. Hi there. Ikelos Starveling. So what's going on with Ikelos? He is a popularity sim. He's got a lifetime want. He wants to become an icon. He wants to be a little actor. That's fun. And let's see. Oh my god, he's a cartoon voice actor. That's right up there with Oberon, the home video editor fairy. Now we got Ikelos Starveling, the cartoon voice actor fairy. I like that. He's got to beef up. Apparently it's a very physical, demanding role. You know what? I know some people who are voice actors, so I would take their word for it over mine personally too. Look at him. One thing I really like is he's got like makeup. This was kind of what he came set with, and I really like it for him. I think it's very flattering. Another thing is his last name is Starveling, and this is kind of where my knowledge of Shakespeare kind of falls flat a little bit. This is where I'm kind of like, who are you people? Because like I know Starveling is from Midsummer Night's Dream. If I remember correctly, it's the last name of one of the like performers that Bottom was working with. I want to say his name is like Tom Starveling or something. So that might be like what their Shakespearean connection is, because obviously they're fairies, so they kind of tie with the summer dreams. You can kind of see his face a little bit. I didn't just give them wings for fun. He should have like pointy fairy wings if we were to like give him a shorter haircut. But why would we do that? I like his beautiful long tresses. But in Ikelos, I don't know. I know it's a Greek name. Really quickly, let me just pull that up really quickly. I think I did look it up, but I totally forgot what it stood for. Okay, Ikelos is a Greek name. It's a name for a minor god of dreams, also known as Phobeter, and one of the sons of sleep. So I don't really know how that kind of ties in yet, but that might be kind of fun to kind of find out. I wonder, he's very lazy. Maybe that's what that comes from. But Ikelos, let's see who he knows. He knows his wife, Shaylin. So I did reset it so she doesn't have romantic feelings for him, but he still does for her. That's kind of what we got set up a little bit. And then he's good friends with Matsukichi. Got 2 bolts of chemistry with Lola. Notably, he wants to become friends with Lola. Okay, sir. And then I think that's pretty much all he knows. Got 2 bolts of chemistry with Catriona Macduff, and then really does not like Grace. I remember that. They were not getting on to like a good first impression. So let's see. Like I said, his symbology, you know, he's a cartoon voice actor. Got like pretty good skills, actually. He's way more skilled than the other fairies, which I kind of respect. He's a Scorpio, also very lazy, very playful, and a little grouchy. That might be why he and Grace were kind of butting heads. And let's see his bio. Ikelos has made some mistakes in his past, and also very recently, but he swears he learned from them. Shaylin was called away right after the wedding. He was alone. Sir, so he like, hold on, let me just check his memories and see. Okay. God, okay. Yeah, so he's having an affair. That's his thing. Or he had an affair. He got caught cheating. It looks like it was like minutes after she was like called away on something. He just like, I'm lonely. Like, I'm sorry, sir. We're dealing with like murders. We're dealing with like orphans. We're dealing with very broken family systems here. I don't know if I can extend as much sympathy as maybe you are asking from me with this excuse. I don't think this justifies cheating on your wife, but let's get into his memories. Let's kind of just unpack this whole deal. So yeah, met Shaylin, fell in love with Shaylin, they got engaged, married, and moved in. And then he met Matsukichi. Became best friends, and then, yep, had an affair with Matsukichi. Kissed her for the first time, fell in love, all that good stuff. Had his very, whoa. So he had his very first woohoo with her instead of his wife. And then got caught cheating by Shaylin, lost Shaylin as the best friends, and then he learned couples counseling. Okay, so that's why they're friends again. Okay, so had two best friends, probably him like gaining her back as a friend again. I do notice he wants to be BFFs with his wife. Made out with Shaylin, and then they woohooed. Okay, so they looks like they have kind of patched things up, is what I'm getting at. And then, met all these people, became BFFs with Matsukichi. Oh, I don't know, if I was Shaylin, I would not be thrilled about that. Being like, yeah, babe, I've changed. Hold on, there's a siren in the background. I'm not sure how much it's going to pick up. I think they're coming to arrest this man, and I don't blame them. But yeah, made a BFF with Matsukichi, which, yeah, if I was Shaylin, I would be pissed about too. What's your turn-ons? Swimwear and a good cook. Okay, sir, he doesn't want a zombie. All right, that's good to know. It's good to know. Anything in your inventory? Oh, just this statue I make to make them fairies. Okay. Hey everyone, Editing Audrey here, and really quickly, I just realized I missed a couple of really important things about this character. First off is him literally being named after the god of sleep, which of course ties into A Midsummer Night's Dream, dream, sleep, you get where this is going, and I'm pretty sure that is supposed to be what his name is supposed to reference. I also forgot to talk about Shaylin's name, but her name is literally Gaelic. It means among the fairies, which I'm pretty sure you can get that tie-in. Also, important to note that A Midsummer Night's Dream takes place in Greece, hence the origin of Ikolos's name. Another really important thing is that Robin Starveling, not Tom, like I said earlier, is part of a theater troupe, which is why Ikelos is an actor, I'm assuming. I also got a very nice comment from the creator of the neighborhood on my last video, who pointed out that a lot of characters from this town are actors or performers in some sort of way. We'll see this actually later with Matsukichi, which I think works really well for this neighborhood. I think that's a really good touch for like a Shakespearean-themed hood. So I like that tie-in and really wanted to make sure to point that out. Anyway, enjoy the video. Well... Okay, that's a storyline there. That's fun. Let's go see what Shaylin's up to. I feel so bad for her. Look at little Miss Shaylin. She's so gorgeous. Like, why would you ever? It couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. That's all I'm saying. So, this is Shaylin's locked want. Sounds like she's still harboring some bad feelings over the whole incident. I don't blame her. She doesn't want to be BFFs with her husband, though. Her aspiration is really low, which is why she wants to like gain a bunch of skills. You got a bunch of skills? Oh my goodness, she's got a bunch of skills. She wants to maximize the skill. Her highest is body. Now, if you do remember how I like to play this game, is if my Sims get into fights, sometimes the winner could kill the loser, and I think maybe... that could be what we're setting up here, because obviously she wants to kill Matsukichi, so that might be fun. But another thing is, she's a fairy. I've downloaded a bunch of fun, friendly fairy mods and some not so friendly ones. They do have some spells with them, so like she could cast like all sorts of like fairy spells now, including this one. I'm not gonna actually do it, but I'll kind of show you what it looks like. Let's see, it's like the Pandora spells, Evil, Thunderbolt, Kill. I think this would literally smite a sim, so if we do want her to actually kill Matsukichi, it's going to be very easy for us to do, is what I'm getting at. But obviously, I haven't played the Okimuras. I want to meet them first, and then we'll decide where to go from there. But this is so intriguing. We got some really, like, bloodthirsty sims in this neighborhood, I've noticed. But, oh, okay, I was going to say, let's check her relationships right off the bat. Oh, no, she does not like her at all. Like I said, she is like lifetime relationship 80 and then kind of a lower daily relationship. I kind of just set that a little randomly so she would not have the crush flag, so we could get that really fun like picture of her scowling in the intro. But we'll see how that kind of shakes out. She got balls with like Hector and Patrizio. Okay, she likes bald old men, I guess. That's her other type. What else is going on here? Like I mentioned, a lot of skills, very skilled fairy. That's kind of an interesting contrast because like some of the adults in Berrybury I've noticed have like very set skills, kind of focus on their careers, whereas these fairies seem to be very well-rounded, which is kind of cool. And it's almost the opposite of what we're getting in Veronaville, where like Oberon and Titania just kind of don't have any like real notable skills versus their like human counterparts in Veronaville. So that's kind of a fun little contrast. She likes creative and clean, but she doesn't like custom hair. No blue hair and pronouns for Shaylin. Let's see what else. She's very sloppy and very lazy, also very outgoing, playful, and nice. Not too nice, though. I don't know if I'd call it that, but let's see what her bio says. Shaylin couldn't believe that when she got back from a family emergency back home, she caught her brand new husband in bed with another woman. She showed her what's what, and now she's ready to forgive and forget. Well, that's what she tells herself. Definitely not, girlie. We know what's truly in your heart. So this could be just like her desire to like kill this woman, but maybe she's like, I'm gonna take the high road. I don't know. This is not a game where I make people take the high road though, so let's see how that shakes out. Let's see what her memories were though. Okay, meeting Ikelos, all the marriage stuff with Ikelos. So yeah, they did not like woohoo after marriage. They moved into a new place. She maximized creativity skills. She opened her first business. Okay, yeah, that is something to note. She is listed as unemployed, but I do believe she does own a business. Yep, this is the deed to Cressida's art studio. Definitely want to go check that out. I think that'd be really fun. But yeah, opened her business, and then after she got her business open, she got Ikelos cheating, and then met Matsukichi. Yeah, and then she beat Matsukichi up. Okay, good. Atta girl. And then made out with Ikelos, and then they're trying to patch things up. It looks like they woohoo, and then of course meeting a bunch of people. So she definitely gives me the vibe of like maybe someone who is a little meaner to like the other woman than like to her cheating husband, but that's fine. That's okay, I guess. I don't know, girl. I would also be trying to kill your husband if I were you, but like love and peace. Love and peace, peace and love. All right, let's get to actually playing them real quick. Oh, well, it might help if I had free will on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Also, one thing to note, he wants a baby. And oh, okay, well, that solves that issue. God, it's been a while since I played, like, functional... Oh, he's very pixely. It's been a while since I played, like, functional married couples in this game that I definitely am not used to, like, just random ACR... a random, like, couple ACR again. Okay. In the meantime, let's look at this house. It's a really nice house. I think these are her paintings. These are like the custom paintings that you can make your Sims do in the game. I really like how this is done. They're like framed up with the walls. The wood even matches. I think that's really well done. Relax. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna cancel that. It takes my Sims like 5 billion years of woohoo, and I think we could be doing more fun things like going to your art studio, like working. What time is it? It's 8:33 a.m. Do you gotta go to work? Not till like 1 o'clock. That's interesting. Okay, they are gonna kiss. So yeah, they are very much like trying to make it work. I do respect that. The other thing I was going to say, he wants to have a baby. I don't know if these two are gonna like, maybe this is what they're gonna try to do to save the marriage. But also, we do know that Matsukichi is pregnant. I'm gonna call it right now. I guarantee that is gonna be his baby. I do not think Matsukichi is having a baby with her husband. I think she's gonna have a little half fairy little guy running around, which is gonna be so fun and messy, but that's just my hunch. That's my game theory at the moment. We'll see if that actually comes to completion. He might get a little child support mod, and then we'll know for sure. But we might just find out when the baby's born. And here they are. Okay. In the meantime, their yard's really nice. I tried to stop them. I don't know what to say. ACR is a powerful, powerful beast that I might disable for some Sims in Berrybury because it's like, a lot of them are in very rocky relationships from what I noticed. So I don't know if they would all be doing this, but here we go. Casual woohoo. Okay. I should have made them actually try for a baby. I think that would be really fun. I do notice they have a... Oh, I'm glad you guys are having fun. I do know they also have a nursery. So yeah, maybe they are trying to have a baby to save their relationship. This is also a really cute little office. I like this house a lot. It's a really nice house. You done? You done? I like how their wings are just kind of poking up though. All right, alrighty. So one thing we could do is send Miss Shaylin. Let's make this her car. Well, she doesn't have a carpool, so it's no worries. But I'm gonna have her go to her little art studio. I want to check that out. Cressida's art studio. The name Cressida is showing up a lot in this neighborhood. I like it. Gonna have her go, and then wait. Is that another fairy? It is. Okay. We're gonna have Ikelos Greek Titania. This is probably shouldn't be doing this actually, considering this guy seems to have a little bit of a wandering eye. Last thing we want to do is introduce another fairy into the mix. But let's go see how that goes. Yeah, he's thinking about woohoo. Oh, I bet she's thinking about him. She's like, hi. Look at them. Sir. Bless you. Okay, yeah, while we're at it, I'm gonna lock Lola Linguini. Being friends with Lola Linguini, I think that's fun. He wants to tell an inside joke. Oh, okay. All right, sir, I'm sure that's all you want to do with these ladies. Look at their car. Oh my goodness, what a cute little establishment. So, this is my plumerias. They are so much bigger than like what they should be in the game. I might just really quickly, thank God you can edit like your own business laws. I'm gonna swap it out with like the mid-biscus just because my plumerias are huge and giant and very pretty. I don't know if you can see, they're supposed to be like this big in like the actual game, but instead they're gigantic because my defaults, which I don't I don't love, but that's okay. Yeah, it's a tree, Shaylin. You're fairy. You should probably be very familiar with those. Oh, I like the little fairy slots. Oh, get down here. Okay, let's check out this actual place though. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really nice. Look at this. It's a little painting with like actual figures. This lady kind of looks like Titania actually. A little like painting studio. That's really cute. And then okay, there's actually like stuff you can sell maybe. That's fun. Hold on. Gonna do another page down. Boop, there we go. Oh, one more. There we go. Yeah, this is really well done. I like this a lot. You can buy like little models, little paintings, tiny paintings. And then it looks like there's an upstairs. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's fun. Okay, there's like a wall you can actually hang stuff on. That's really cool. Okay, we got, oh, actually, hi, Tybalt. But I like these little bathroom situations, like a little pink and blue. Okay, what's your needs? Oh, I didn't even check that. She's also very hungry. Do we have anything to eat on this lot? Okay, you two in the bathroom. That's lovely. And Puck! Oh my goodness, let's meet Puck. There's a lot of fairy crossovers going on. That's fun. Okay. In the meantime, I wonder if they'll just like start painting on their own. Gerald's trying to punch us. That's fun. That's okay. Okay, we're all meeting all the guys here. That's fun. Okay, so she's gonna paint. Oh, look at them doing a little kissy kiss. So yeah, she can paint, but also we could sell things. We're actually doing good on money, so I don't really care too much about like trying to turn a profit for right now. Somehow we have made a profit. Do we like charge for admission? It'd be really cool if we could have her like try to teach one of these people like how to hire. Oh, don't want to dispel. If we could like see if they just start like painting on their own, I think that would be really fun. And then we could sell their paintings and turn a profit. I think that would be really neat. What are you doing though? That looks really nice. The other thing we could do is actually focus on the retail side of things. I don't know, is anything actually marked for sale right now? Okay, so nothing is actually marked for sale, so that means that everyone here is just going to kind of be bumming around, which I'm okay with a little bit. We can start turning this to a functional business. Do we have employees? We don't have employees, but we could hire someone. I think that would be really nice. Look at this! When you, like, check out, you're, like, on, like, a little bit of flowers. That's really neat. Oh, and you can buy jewelry. I love this. Shaylin has gained enough enthusiasm with arts and crafts to talk about it with other Sims. I'm surprised this isn't her hobby. I kind of want to just like make this her one true hobby. It is! Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. That's fun. Good job, Shaylin. I love this for us. Okay. So I think these customers are just going to be... All right, Tybalt and Gerald are becoming fast friends. Anyway, I was going to say, we could start selling things. That'd be kind of fun. Just like load all these rich Sims up with a lot of overpriced crap. Let's do it. Let's do it. Which unfortunately means we'll have to start actually trying to work the cashier and doing all the business sales stuff. But that could also be kind of fun. I do want to see, like, will they? No, yeah, no one really seems to be that interested in the paintings. But we could also send Sims here now and actually have them, like, paint. That would be really fun. Good way for them to, like, learn their creativity. She's maxed out in creativity, right? Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. She's just going to make some really beautiful paintings. But let's do... Oh. Okay, got a little bolt of chemistry with Gerald Fasuli. All right. All right, that's something. Well, we just have these two. Like, kicky bag over here. I love this. I love this for us. There we go. Okay. Ugh. The only thing that sucks is, like, we're very hungry. I wish I checked that. Oh, okay. So I could actually use that to start charging admission. Okay. Well, that's good to know in the future. Instead, we just have them bumming around for free. Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine going to an art gallery and, like, the owner starts, like, breaking down crying because her husband cheated. You know what? I want justice for Shaylin. I'm sorry. I don't know if I want Matsukichi to die. I think I want Mikolos to die, though. I think that's where we're going with this. She's gonna lounge. It kind of sucks that, like, we won't have a lot of time to spend because she's very hungry. I guess I could put up, like... This is going to be low-key annoying. I wish you could eat this plastic fruit. Anyway, this is going to be low-key annoying, but I'll do it anyway, which is, like, we're going to make a little grill. We could do, like, a nice fancy little grill, though. Ooh, I like the blue one. Yeah, we could put a little grill up here, and that way... I don't know if I want it right there. That way, like, our Sims could, like, make food and eat. And that way she can stay on her lot a little bit longer. I think that's really nice, especially if we don't have any employees right now. Grill. Is she a really good cook? Oh my goodness, she is. That's fun. Oh, I love Sims when they have skills. That's really good for us. Really like that. Yeah, we'll have her do that so she can hang out a little bit longer, although it'd be nice if we got these bums to start buying things. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are playing Kicky Bag. They're like, yay, we're best friends now. We love being friends. I love that. Okay. Oh. Hey, I got you. Can you not use this as like an actual little table? I guess not. I'll do like a little, that's a cute little folding table. Okay. Eat this really quickly and then we gotta probably start checking out. Look at that though. Everyone's buying things now. That's really fun. We're gonna run an actual functioning business. We'll see how they do kind of on their own. Sometimes, I notice sometimes when I like try to make my Sims sell stuff, they get like a little upset about it. But if I just kind of let them be, they might just kind of come to it on their own. All their little meters are going up. So it looks like they will just buy stuff. It's good. And then we're just gonna eat our hot. I'm gonna move that up to here. It's bugging me. There we go. We can eat our little hamburgers out here. I've ruined this very scenic view. Like, this is such like a nice little setup. I like these like I like when people like make fake rugs out of the carpet. We're gonna clean that up and then we're gonna go. Oh, we have customers. Don't want to make them mad. Just put the plate down. We're just gonna put the plate down here. We're rank 1. Oh no, Gerald's upset. He's like, we're waiting too long. Okay, sorry about that, Gerald. We were busy, we were hungry. But that's okay. Look at that. Look at little Pug. He's so cute. No. We're losing favor. Oh, he flopped already. There we go. Oh my goodness. Our first ever simoleon. This is so exciting. He's getting a star. We're back up to rank 1. We got perks. Okay. What do we want to do? Influence be really fun. Assess mood. Let's do a starting boots to new relationships. Because I have a feeling I want Shaylin to probably maybe get a new partner soon. I don't remember if what way she and Nicholas swing, if they are like straight or bi. I like to play fairies as bi sometimes, but not like universally. So I don't know. So I'm saying partner right now, but we'll find out. But either way, it'd be nice for her to meet someone else, I think, that is not her like bum ass husband. There we go. Okay. Well, it is a slow moment. We're gonna have her clean up. I like Gerald just chilling out over here. Hey Gerald. You liking your hamburger, Gerald? We made that for you, Gerald. Well, we made that for us. She's getting really hungry. I wonder if she is actually pregnant. She's got some bodies. She does have some like, let's see. She's really lazy, so like her hunger should not deplete as much as like an active sim would. So I am kind of wondering. Oh, it's little Cressida. Hi, Cressida. Oh God, she's like, oh God, Tybalt's here. I remember these two really do not like each other at all. I hope they don't get in a fight and make our business go down. I got nothing to say to this. Okay. There we go. Yeah, why don't we try to talk to our problem customers before they make things worse for us? There we go. We're doing some sales. Oh my goodness. People are buying so many things. That's so good. That's so good. Wow, we're doing some good job, Sterling. Okay, it's about 5 p.m. and she is getting a little tired. She's very tired for some reason. I think I'm gonna maybe close up after we ring these guys up. And then that will be it. Oh, that's so fun. We didn't really get much of our painting done, but that's okay. That's okay. How do we... Where's our open and close sign again? That's interesting. This is like... I guess that makes sense. This is like a nice entrance. I kind of see this as more of the entrance, so we'll see if we change that. But this has a really nice like shop front, so maybe that's it. It would also be really good to hire a customer. Do we have a phone on this lot? We could probably do that somewhere out there. We could also just hire one of these kids. Like, I don't know if Cressida has a job. Like, it might be kind of fun to like have her work at Cressida's art studio because it's named after her after all. Although I also just remembered Cressida is Matsukichi's daughter. So that might not be a good idea after all. Whoopsie. But maybe Shaylin doesn't know. Because, I mean, Shaylin seems to like her just fine. All right, let's go ring everybody up and then go home. This was a nice little outing, though. Been very chill. I like the piano music, too. It's like very nice classical music. It's a very chill place. All the kids are here. Oh, hi, Fionila. Oh, Fionila. She's like here to pick up her girlfriend. Maybe they're going to like hang out afterwards. I like that. Yeah, she's like, wow, my girlfriend's so cute. Cressida is so impatient girly. We were just helping you check out a second ago. Look at her little face. Oh my God. She's looking right at me. Girl, Girly. What are you upset about, Fionilla? Oh, okay. Did we not close up? Did we not close up? Why are you even upset that things are out of stock? You came after hours, girly. Okay, well, yeah, it's good to meet you too. Oh my god, we gotta get home. She's so sleepy. Why is she so tired? There we go. Drive home. Hold on, before we forget, I'm gonna, like, do all her knowledge things. She got a first simoleon award. We should hang that up, though. Sorry, once again, ADHD is striking. Okay, I'm just gonna put that here. But no, I'm gonna do her knowledge things. Make her buy, like, slower need decay, energy. Oh, that's the highest one. Okay. Gonna do her little tree, though. There we go. She can't summon aliens yet, but maybe one day. Alrighty. Alrighty, girly. Look at Shaylin. She's gorgeous. I like her. We also, definitely when we get home, I want her to start working on all of her skills. Reach body level 9. I like that for us. I think we should bulk up so we can fight more people. I think that's what we gotta do with Miss Shaylin. There we go. Oh, her car is kind of crappy, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay, let's go home, Shaylin. Why are we stuck? There we go. Okay, car takes a minute to start up, I guess. Look at it bumping along. I love that. God, look at them. This is such a good photo. I love this, like, such good storytelling. She's so angry at him. And he's just having a good time. He's not even realizing how much he's in the doghouse right now. Anyway, the only thing I don't love about my fairy mods is, like, their shadows are kind of wonky. Oh, Donna's into Titania. I love that for her. Love that. Hi, Donna. Look at Donna. She's so pretty. Okay, I am a little worried. Shaylin is going to be gone for 8 hours. This guy's got work soon. Okay, thank God. But we also have we've invited trouble into our house. I think I've said about my summer dreams, they're a little bit in an open relationship at the moment. So I don't know if Titania would find anything wrong with, like, them being, oh, thank God, no chemistry. Okay, never mind. I was so mistaken. He just seemed really into her for a second, but I also have given Titania a romance secondary. Wait, this Masakichi. She's gonna... Oh, wait. What if we skipped work and hung out with Matsukichi? I think that might be something we should do. Yeah, let's greet everyone. Okay. He's talking about babies. He's like, yeah, no, my wife and I are trying to have a kid to save our relationship. Does that work for you guys? I know you, like, adopt every kid in town. Nope, okay. Titania's letting him know that she's a top. No, that's not what she's saying. Oh wait, where's Masakichi? She's just kind of chilling in our backyard. Okay. Can we greet her? There we go. Okay, let's stop talking to Titania. There we go. Okay, this guy. Oh no, not him thinking about woohoo while he's going to talk to her. Okay. Okay, well that's nice. That's a nice little, like, platonic. I was gonna say, what a nice little platonic greeting, but that doesn't seem to be the case. What does being a cartoon voice actor entail, sir? And why are we in our sweatpants? As we go to this job. Okay, well, he has left. We're gonna be, I guess, just spending the day with his two girlies. Shaylin's gonna come home and find this. That's not good. Hopefully they clear out. They're watching the game. Okay. All right, there they go. Thank God. Okay, so this is gonna be the house for a minute. That's fine. Hopefully, I'm hoping I can get through 2 households like I did with the last one. I'm editing that video right now. It is kind of a beast. Oh, okay. Icarus wakes up on the morning of the first day of recording with a terrible case of laryngitis, sounding like a croaking frog on its deathbed. Oh, I've been there. Sometimes for this playthrough. Icarus's agent insists that her Aunt Petunia's special throat remedy will get him sounding as right as rain in a jiffy. Should Icarus take the remedy or instead call in sick? Let's try it. Let's take the remedy. Icarus creeps down the local grocery store, smells awful, but miraculously his voice returns as soon as slimy goop slides down his raw throat. That's such an image. I don't like it. Icarus delivers a great performance. The film is a smash and lands him supporting actor job in the new summer romantic comedy. Wow. Oh, and he's home. Okay. Wow, we're spending more time with Icarus. He's a supporting player. He works from 6 to 1. He's got an evening job now, and he needs more skills, but that's really cool. Okay, good job for him. Wow, the fairies, as much as their love life is suffering, they are sure doing good in their careers. That's something. That's good. Okay, so another mod I need to get for this neighborhood is like the one where you can actually like sit down and watch TVs and you don't have to be like right in front of the TV, because right now they just gotta kind of stand to watch their movies. I don't think that's good. Oh my god. Okay, wow, the grind never stops. You know what? That's showbiz for you, baby. He's gonna be back at work in about an hour. That's fine. We get to spend more time with little Miss Shaylin then. Well, that's okay. Let's see. We could maybe have him like take a really quick shower maybe beforehand, so he's right and ready for his brand new job. Hi, Donna. Donna's showing up a lot too. She's like, "Is that hot fairy still there?" No, not him. Not him. Titania. I'm like, "No, Donna, you're in the wrong place, Donna. You gotta go to Veronaville for that, Donna." Oh my god, I think Matsukichi did this. Yeah, you get to clean this up, sir. There we go. Pick it up before your carpet gets there. Nope. Unfortunately. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Right as rain, and then don't forget your carpool. Wee. There we go. Okay. Wow. You know, oh wow, this is a much spiffier outfit than the sweatsuit from before. Dang, it really pays to be a face in the industry. Look at him go. Okay, well, okay. Spiffy might be a little bit objective. This is a very interesting pattern we got on our blazer, sir. He is very gorgeous, despite how incredibly scummy he seems to be. But that's okay. Wow, Shaylin is gone for a long time. I didn't realize how long we were at the studio. That's fine. Oh my god, we're not going to spend any time with Shaylin. We're going to send her straight to bed. I forgot how tired she is, that poor thing. Okay, sleeping pajamas. Oh! We can't keep doing this, girl. Girl, it is not our fault that she was mad that you slept with her husband. Girl. So confusing sometimes to be a girl. But other times, I feel like it's very straightforward. I feel like we should not be kicking the trash cans of the scorned women. She became BFFs with her husband. Okay. Do they have any romance flags yet? Nope, they have a really high relationship now. That's good. Okay, buy a guitar. And she's happy now. She's actually really happy that they became best friends. That's good. She was doing real bad beforehand. There we go. Okay, let's get to sleep. Let's go, Shaylin. Yay. Look at her. This is cute underwear. Okay. It's cool. All right, and once again, we are on 2 speed. So yeah, definitely hoping we can get through 2 families in this little recording session. I do have somewhere to be at about in an hour, so we'll see how fast the Okimuras go. That might be like a 2-day session, but I'll try to smush them all into one video. The last video I did was kind of long. It's definitely a beast. I'm editing it right now, but it's fun. I like doing that, except for the soup. You know, the less I play this game in one sitting, the less likely I am to run into soup, but that's okay. He wants to go on an island vacation, I bet. And he wants to be friends with Titania. I don't know. He's a popularity sim, so that's kind of interesting because, you know, usually when we think of sims that cheat, the archetype that comes to mind is romance. But that kind of tracks with like him like being like, I'm lonely. Like he just wants companionship and is unfortunately, like I'm not using that as an excuse for him cheating at all. But I think that's what's going through his mind. Invite someone over. Would he be like... It's late. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I was gonna say, would he be like stupid enough to like invite Matsukichi over, or like whoever he may have a possible romantic interest in? So far, this guy has been pretty faithful though. So I will say that's been good. Okay. Well, I think that's the Starvelings. I'm like, should I play them till like the morning or something? Just because I feel like this went by so fast. I feel like we didn't really get a chance to really get to know them that much. I mean, I say that, but I'm also like, we should all know less about each other. I know a little bit too much about this family. Look at them. I love when they spoon and their wings line up. That's really freaking cute, actually. I like that. Oh, she's so stinky. Let me take a shower. Let's take a shower. Oh, goodness. She's so hungry. Gonna have you have some pancakes. And then we're going to work on some skills, maybe. And then we're going to kill Matsukichi, maybe. We're going to kill your husband, maybe. Probably should not. I was going to say, let's respect the girl code, but like, my god. Oh, we got roaches. Fuck. Can we? Hold on. Inflamo. Okay, let's put the pancakes aside for a second. Oh, okay, well, did you see that? Did you see that? She had the little thinking about the baby. Oh, what are we doing, girlie? She's pregnant, everybody. Oh no. Okay, well, they are gonna get that baby. Will that baby save the marriage? I don't know. We'll find out next episode. But first, let's can we I want to see, can we kill the roaches with fire? Oh, okay, never mind. Let's cook our pancakes first. There we go. Actually, you know who can do this? Ikelos. Ikelos, I got a job for you. This is your fault after all. There we go. There we go. See if that does anything. But okay, well, now we know something at least. I think it's a good note to end the fairies on. Is we're gonna have a little fairy baby. Our third fairy baby in this neighborhood because I completely screwed up the Summer Dream event. She's a smarty pants thinking about getting an A. Sir, did you kill the roaches yet? No, okay. Oh, just kill him. Just kill him. All right. You know what? I guess this is where we're gonna leave you off on. Shaylin, good luck with the kid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you now have a baby with this man. He seems kind of terrible, but you know, he is doing what I ask him. Good job. Good job. Okay. Hold on. I want to start a fire. Okay, that did nothing. All right. How anticlimactic. Anyway, that's it. Let's move on to the next family. Oh. All right, that's where we're gonna end it on. Alrighty. See you guys up there. All right, outfit change. As you can see, it's the next day. I ended up having to go somewhere, but we are back in Berrybury. Also, I was just checking the footage from earlier this episode. I was slouching a lot. You guys didn't even tell me. You guys are supposed to tell me these things. Come on. But anyway, we are going to be looking at the Okimuras right over here. So this is going to be Matsukichi Okimura, Mitsurugi Okimura, and Cressida Okimura. I feel like we've seen a lot of Matsukichi and Cressida, but I'm excited to get to know more of Mitsurugi, especially with this whole like fascination with ghosts. And let's see, their bio says Mitsurugi uprooted his entire family to discover the secrets of the afterlife, but his wife Matsukichi seems restless and bored here in Berrybury, or at least she did until recently. Yeah, we know what that's about. Young Cressida is just looking to have some fun, but the other teens in the neighborhood might not see it this way. So yeah, that's kind of what we know a little bit about them so far. We know Matsukichi has had an affair with Ikelos and is pregnant with one of their babies, either his Mitsurugi over here or Ikelos. Like I said, I'm just gonna bet right now it might be Ikelos's, but we'll see how that shakes out. Cressida, we know she's kind of involved with Fionnuala, but she hasn't been getting along well with like literally anyone else we've seen, so excited to see what that's about. All right, and we do get pulled in here. Their house is really stunning. They has like this beautiful like courthouse with a Zen garden, and I also really like, we got a nice tree in the way, but upstairs, this is like really well done. I like this like kind of open air, like little floor plan. If the name is any indication, I definitely think the Okimuras are definitely supposed to be like Japanese. And we have a few like Asian American pre-made sims, so it's really cool kind of seeing like this kind of incorporated as well. A lot of times when we have anything from like Eastern Asian culture in The Sims 2, it's usually done through the eyes of like a tourist, because it all comes from like the Bon Voyage expansion pack, and it's like not entirely well done very well. There's a lot of mismatch of like East Asian cultures, which is usually really not good to do a lot of times. You know, we'll be like, oh, this Japanese thing, it might actually be Chinese. And it's like, no, you really don't want to do that. But this seems to be like really well done. You know, obviously I'm very obviously like not Japanese myself. So like, you know, anyone who thinks otherwise, feel free to correct me. But so far, I really like the look of this a lot. And also I did notice Rory Macbeth is here. Hi, Rory. Look at him. Oh, he's smiling now. Rory is like so expressive. I like him. And Cressida seems to be very interested in Rory right now. As you can see, she's a little romance sim, and she's got a lot of wants to kiss him and flirt with him, which I do know Rory does want his very first kiss. So I guess that's what we're going to get set up to do. That's exciting. But let's go take a look at the family first. So first up, we got Mitsurugi, Mitsurugi's got like a really cute little face too. I like his nose. I like his, what's he going to do? He's going to make out with his wife. All right. It's so funny, like we've been introduced with so many couples that have had kind of like a tense relationship, but ACR seems to be really intent on fixing that. But like in Veronaville, we have that with Goneril and Albany, and they were just kind of like, no, they can just be cold to each other. That's fine. But you know, how do you like your wife actually? They're actually doing pretty good. It's like 83 and 77. That's not too bad. He knows like 4 people and 2 of them are animals. Ben and Max. He does not like Max that much. That's something. But let's see, Mitsurugi, he is a knowledge sim. Sure is. What you got, a lifetime want? Max out 7 skills. I kind of, if he's supposed to be more like paranormally inclined, I have a lot of different custom lifetime wants, so I kind of want to give him one of those. I feel like he'd be really suited for that. You can see he does want to gain a lot of skills. Do you got a job? Yeah, okay, so he's a medium in the paranormal career. That's so cool. Okay, so a few things about this is, one, it would actually be really cool to try to incorporate this in this gameplay. You know, Veronaville and Berrybury seem to have a lot of like Sims that have died somewhat mysteriously, so I feel like it would be really, really cool to actually like come up with a way. I know there's like a mod for like a playable ghosts or something like that, where he can like kind of talk to these spirits and we can try to figure out like, how did they die? Who might have killed them? What did they, like, did they know anything about this beforehand? Like, you know, that would be kind of really fun ways of like uncovering some of the mysteries that we've been having in this neighborhood. Let's see, he's got a really good spread of skills, high logic. That's the other thing is I did not get this before starting to play this family, but I'm definitely going to grab it. It's this mod that is out there where like it can like use your Sim's logic points to determine if a pregnant Sim, if like a Sim's pregnant partner is like cheating on them, if the baby is not theirs, essentially. It's like, it's a very funny little mod. And I, you know, like I said, if my working theory is correct, I think we might need it for this family. So that might be kind of fun if you like, you know, if she's like trying to pass off a baby as like his, and then he's like, wait, no, that is not mine. Also adding to that is Mitsurugi is a very handsome man. Ikelos, very handsome man. They don't really look that alike. Ikelos has very pointy ears, and I do have like a hereditary supernatural mod, which means that it's very likely this baby could be born a fairy, and in which case Masakichi's gonna have to come up with a really good explanation for that, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's see here. He needs more friends to get a promotion. He sure does. Like, you gotta get out of the house more, dude. You know, your daughter who you're not friends with and your wife that is cheating on you. That's not good. I don't like that. You gotta get some more buddies. You got 2 bolts of chemistry though, so, you know, I kind of wonder why Matsukichi kind of went astray, but who knows. Another thing about the medium career, actually, or the paranormal career, is, in fact, does he have it already? Let me double check that. No, okay. But you can, at some point when you reach a certain level, get this thing. It's the Resurrect Anomatron. It's literally, or I like to call it the Bone Phone, where you like literally can call up the Grim Reaper and then offer him money. And then with that money, the Grim Reaper can actually resurrect someone. It's very cool. I haven't really thought about how I want to do resurrection in Veronaville, because I feel like with the amount of tragedy and everything that is kind of tied to Veronaville, like kind of being able to bring Sims back willy-nilly does seem pretty cheap. But so I'm thinking, like, if we do end up implementing this feature, I definitely want it to come at some sort of cost. Obviously there's like a fiscal cost that comes with the Resurrectonometron, but like that's not a super big hurdle sometimes, especially when everyone's kind of rich. Like, they have $65,000 to their name, so you know that would be pretty easy to like bring people back. But it might be good for him to start working towards getting, if there is, you know, like a murderous fairy trying to kill his wife or something like that. Might be good to have in his back pocket. But let's see, he is a Libra. He's a little on the neater side, kind of shyer, lazier, serious, and super, super nice. And what you got for a bio, Mitsurugi? Mitsurugi left his life in Takamizu. Okay, so Takamizu is, I mentioned Sims Bon Voyage has like a very like, it's like a Far East inspired, but mostly Japanese inspired, like vacation destination. That's what Takamizu is. So these people are supposed to be like very much from there, which is kind of cool. Nice way of like kind of incorporating like existing Sims lore. So Mitsurugi left his life in Takamizu in the pursuit of finding indisputable proof of an afterlife. He just hopes he made the right choice in leaving everything behind and uprooting his family's life for his personal dreams. I don't know, man. It doesn't sound like she's too happy about it. And Cressida's been like getting bullied by a bunch of teens in town. Obviously this isn't like the setup that we got. It's just like people have been kind of jerks to her. So I don't know if everyone's settling in as nicely as you might hope. But let's see, what's your memories? Looks like it's pretty straightforward. Did all the falling in love and marriage stuff with Matsukichi. They got married, they woohooed, had little baby Cressida, taught Cressida how to walk. Taught Cressida how to study. That does track for this family. Like, I can see his locked want is for Cressida to get a scholarship. I'm gonna lock those two really quickly. But yeah, he wants Cressida to get a scholarship. So he's very much like invested in little Cressida's education, which is pretty cool. Got a job, got a promotion, and then he moved out. This is them, I guess, moving from Takamizu to Berrybury when they moved in. And then Cressida grew up well and then met some animals. Not people. That's so funny. I feel like we've seen him around like interacting with people, but I guess not. He just knows dogs and cats. Okay. What's your turn-ons? Makeup and black hair, does not like witchiness. Oh, that's interesting. So it's kind of funny for like a paranormal, like oriented guy to not really care much for witches. And obviously makeup and black hair, Matsukichi very much has both of that going on. But yeah, let's talk about Matsukichi really quickly. There's a lot to say about her. So she is a romance sim, very much so. Look at this. She's a femme fatale. That's a fun little name. And she wants 20 simultaneous lovers. You can see she really does want 3 loves at once. She wants to invite Ikelos over. I really don't think that's a good idea, ma'am. And then she does want to woohoo with Mitsurugi. So if my theory is correct about like why about like possibly the baby being Ikelos', it kind of makes sense. She wants to like woohoo with her husband like ASAP before she starts showing, so he doesn't get a good idea, get any wiser. I think that's really fun. She wants to reach creativity. What's your skill set? Oh, she is pretty creative. So Matsukichi, it does list her as unemployed, but she does own a business. I think, does she have the deed in her inventory? She does. Okay, she has the Okimura tea house, which I think we can actually see. Ooh, behind these trees. It's right over here, so that's nice. She owns like a little tea shop, which would be also very fun to visit, but I also kind of think I also want to take her out on like a little date, possibly with, let's see who she got good chemistry with. Yeah, Antoine Wasuli. I feel like they would be a fun little match, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see. She doesn't really, like, she's kind of neutral with her daughter, it seems like. Really likes Ikelos. Likes Ikelos actually way more than her husband. Oh yeah, I was having her hit it off with Bianca Monti. Has no chemistry with Consort or Patrizio, so we don't got to worry about that. Not that I was super worried about it. Like I said, likes Antoine, and then does not like Shaylin, although like Shaylin's beef with her is like way more intense. So that's something to note. Maybe Matsukichi has not realized that Shaylin is like intending to murder her. So that's something. Let's see here. Oh, she likes facial hair and mechanical, so that actually tracks really well with Mitsurugi. She's a Taurus, a little more on the outgoing side, kind of lazy, and then a little grouchy as well. Very fit though, very in shape. And let's see her bio. Matsukichi loved her days as a geisha and misses them more than anything else from Takemizu. So one thing I do want to mention is because like I feel like in the Anglosphere, or at least in like a lot of American perceptions of a geisha are kind of skewed. I do want to mention that like a geisha is generally like seen as like a hostess, if you kind of know what that is, or like a performer of some sort. They usually sing or dance, or they play like I'm blanking on the name of it. It's a type of guitar. It's also very common for geishas to like paint their faces white, which she had when we loaded in, which, you know, it's kind of very interesting because like a lot of Sims in this neighborhood do have painted faces. Like Hermia Cap has a very white face, but that's kind of more because she's like a traditional goth. And then of course we have like the clowns, but that is why she has a white face in this. She does normally wear like a kimono, but I decided to kind of put her in this. I think it's supposed to be like a more casual version. It's like a Sims 4 conversion. I think it comes from like the Snowy Village expansion pack, but I liked it for her. But if we do have her go to the tea shop, I think she'll be wearing like kind of a more traditional outfit. But that's what's going on there. Anyway, let's talk about her bio though. She wants to support her husband and agreed to move, but soon after arriving, she began to regret it. At least until she opened her tea shop and met some interesting Sims. Yeah, I wonder who this interesting Sim could be. Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about, Matsukichi. But yeah, let's talk about her memories. Ooh, okay, yeah, we got some stuff going on. So yeah, all the typical Mitsurugi, got married, had a baby. Little Cressida, taught Cressida to walk and potty trained her. So she was pretty like involved. Looks like she was like a stay-at-home mom until Cressida grew up a little bit, and then she got a job. So yeah, she's a dancer. That does tie with like being a geisha. It's like she would have been like a performer of some sort. So I think dancing is like a really nice career for her. Got a promotion, and then she quit her job. So it looks like she did have to quit her job to move. So I think she really misses that part of her. I wonder, do we have like her winter hobby? Yep. Okay. So it's music and dance. So that's something she's still really passionate about, which is kind of interesting. That's something I would really like to kind of see her get back into. It kind of sucks she really did have to uproot this like part of herself to move over here to Berrybury, but you know, things do look up. She did open a business and then immediately met Ikelos, and well, we know how that went. Had an affair with Ikelos, had 2 loves at once, woohooed with him, and then met Shaylin, and then got her butt kicked by Shaylin. Oh, so yeah, Matsukichi, you gotta kind of watch your back. I don't think you can be fooling around as much with like married men if they have like evil fairy wives. So, but you know, made a BFF with Hikalos. Well, that's nice. And then like met like a ton of people. I think this is when like Bianca was just like getting like assaulted in the coffee shop. Yeah, because these are all the people that were there, like Consort Cap and Patrizio and Antoine Vasuli, which, yeah, definitely want to see where things go with Antoine. Antoine is not married, so you don't gotta worry about his wife killing you, at least. But yeah, that is, I mentioned her turn-ons. Doesn't like jewelry. That's kind of an interesting turn-off. Yeah, but that is Matsukichi. Let's go meet little Cressida. So Cressida's over here. She's very adorable. She had, I think we could tell from like the storytelling photo, that she had like, you know, this kind of haircut with like little braids, and it had like a little like pink fringe. But my default replacements changed it to these like pink little buns, which I thought were really cute. So I decided to just kind of lean into like this whole like pastel look for her, which I think looks really adorable. Oh. Why is she doing that? The other Sims don't do that, right? What? Okay, something's going on with Cressida. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Really? Okay, she's normal when I unpause her. Thank God. It's like, we can't be doing this already. You and your, like, your little girl Fiona, like, you guys are a cursed little duo. But yeah, Cressida takes after her mom. She's a romance sim. She wants to be an artist, though. That's interesting. And she wants, yeah, her next conquest is Rory Macbeth. Okay, girl. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. So yeah, is friends with Rory, no chemistry, but that's not going to stop her. And then, okay, yes, so she is also romantically involved in Troy Apollina. So this is probably a good time to reference the play that she is from. This is Troilus and Cressida. This is one that is maybe a little out of my depth because it deals a lot with like the Trojan War, and like I do know a bit about that, but I also feel like, how do I put this? There's a lot more of you nerds online that are like really, really into Greek mythology than there are about Shakespeare. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of people like coming in to correct me if I get something wrong here when it comes to like this storyline. So during the Trojan War, Prince Troilus, who is the son of Priam and Hecuba, was kind of involved with this girly Cressida. God, she's doing it again. What is... Okay. I'm going to just not try to mouse over her because I don't know what's going on here. But... Oh, did not mean to move over to them either. Okay. But Troy liked Cressida. Cressida liked Troy. But her bastard father, who I guess this guy is supposed to be based off of, he's like a seer, I think. It kind of is things that does definitely track with Mitsurugi being more like involved with the psychics. But he basically traded her to like the Greek army as like a prisoner. But along the way, she like fell in love with a Greek soldier, and it was a very consensual relationship between them. But Troy kept thinking that like obviously since she's a prisoner, that's not the case, and you know he saw them involved and was like, I don't like that. He is being mean to my girl, but it's like no, she just had a romantic interest in him as well, and then people find out about it and it goes very south very quickly. So that's what she is based off of. So that's why she's a little romance sim. That's why she is very involved with Troy, who seems to be in love with, but you know, she's also messing around with Fionnuala and seems to be really wanting to hit it off with Rory. I do like that this Cressida is bisexual. I think that's like a really fun little take on it. And I think she and Fionnuala are so freaking cute together. So I'm kind of rooting for that. But as a romance sim, she's probably not going to really want to get like tied down with anyone. But, you know, we also have not met Troy yet, so we'll see what he's about. Let's see. Besides that, is like on kind of lukewarm relationships with her parents. Knows this girl. So this is Xena Apollina. So I believe this is actually Troy's sister, which is kind of fun. Let's see. Knows David, who is, of course, Fionnuala's father. Did meet Shaylin, did meet Paris, doesn't seem to get along with Paris. Did meet Tybalt, does not seem to be getting along with Tybalt Cap, so he will not be one of her conquests, I'm assuming. But also, yeah, I do remember this, went home with the Fasulis. Seems to be okay with Nikita and Marcus. I do remember, like, Nikita was really into her and, like, kind of bullied her a little bit, because I think that's just kind of how Nikita shows affection, but looks like she was kind of into it, so that's kind of fun. Less so with Odette, although she and Odette do have a bolt of chemistry, so that might be kind of a fun little pair-up at some point. But besides that, she is a C+, so despite her father being like really invested in her studies, doesn't seem like it's paying off that much. Does have some points in creativity though, that's kind of fun. She is a Taurus, so looks like she is fairly outgoing, very playful, and then extremely lazy, and then also a little grouchy, which is good. Like I mentioned, like some of the other kids were kind of picking on her, so I'm glad she can kind of hold her own a little bit. And then her bio. When Cressida moved to Berrybury, she hit it off with Troy right away. But the grass is always greener on the other side. It's not her fault that he thinks the relationship is deeper than it is. So yeah, that does kind of track with like the Troilus and Cressida storyline. So that's kind of fun. So he's very much like, I wonder if Troy, because we haven't really met him yet, I wonder if he's going to be like a family sim. And that's kind of their whole conflict, is he's really like, that's my girlfriend. And she's like, no, I'm not. She's like, I like to rotate in horrifying ways. There is something wrong with me. No, she's like, no, I'm not. Like, I have other people I want to see. So that's kind of, I guess that's kind of their archetype. What's your turn on, Zoe? Swimwear and creative, doesn't like logical sims. It's so funny. I haven't gone over like a lot of the Veronaville turnoffs, but I do know Juliet also has logical as a turnoff, which is really funny. It's like they are like actual morosexuals. So I'm gonna queue up a flirt with Rory. Let's see. I don't remember like the scale of flirting, like, because I don't want to go in for like something super heavy and have him reject her. But I'm gonna queue up a hit on, and then yeah, I guess we'll just play them. Let's see. It is also, I noticed it's pretty late in the day. A lot of times we've been starting these sims off in the mornings, but this is right after school. So it looks like Rory just probably came home with her. And let's see if we can get him to go on a little date with her. Oh, okay. Are we doing, oh, being admired. Okay, yeah, look at that. Rory's making the first move. Good for him. Oh, I like the parents just making out. Okay. No! Rory, we were rooting for you. She wants to get a love potion. She lost him as a friend. That's why her influence went down. Oh my god, her parents are making out. This is so embarrassing. Okay, well, he's down to get tickled, but I guess she was moving a little too fast for him. Can we buy a piano? Could we get a piano? There we go. Okay. Looks like they are back to being friends again. We gotta go with something like a little more subtle. Let's see. Could do, I'm gonna do the usual. Queue up, I'm gonna do a little romantic queue up. Oh, these two could not get enough of each other. I am gonna have them woohoo, though. I think that's gonna be very fun. Is it casual? Woohoo. Bed. Please use your guys' own bed. Oh, okay. They're chatting, okay. She's thinking about kissing. Look at her, Matsukichi. Romanticate. Okay, I don't think that's a word. Macrotastics. Oh, the gossiping about Odette. Oh. I mean, like, I know Cressida and Odette don't get along, but I'm like, don't be mean to Odette. She's going through things. Oh, he's gotta go to work. And when he's going to work, then we can invite Ikelos over. I see how it is. Okay, we're gossiping about Tybalt. Okay, yeah, you can gossip about Tybalt. He probably deserves it. Okay, oh, okay. Now he's going for the hit on. Good job. She afraid of having a bad conversation with Shaylin. That's something. Wow, okay, yeah, wow, they are going fast. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just kind of let them do that. Now I got some Cornwall Cap. It's such a funny, like, selection of sims. How you two doing? Relax. What are you guys doing? Oh, okay, yeah, wow. Things are really heating up here, huh? Are you guys, okay, well, I do notice you were on your wife. Okay, why don't we just normal woohoo? I do notice, I think this is going to be Cressida's room. It's very, like, brightly colored, like she is. I love this. It's like a little, like, bells with all their memorabilia. You got photos of what's supposed to be them. You got this, like, I love this abstract painting of Will Wright. He's so judgmental. And, like, a lot of stuff. This is really cool. This is really well done. Look at this. I'm going to actually make them woohoo the good old-fashioned way and not actually rely on ACR. Because I do want... Oh, God, I knew you got your carpool. That's okay. Let's do this real quick. I do know the try for the baby option is not available, so that's something. Okay, how we doing down here? Oh, wow. Okay. That's going pretty good. I guess we're gonna be, asking Rory out on a date, maybe? Yeah, why don't we try that? Oh, okay. They're woohooing, yay! Oh, okay. Abort mission. Our girl is here. A girlie is here. I do not want her to think we are two-timing, although If Fiona has a pleasure sims, I don't think she's gonna care that much, but you know, we could have her come out. Maybe we could just have like the three of them hang out or something like that. And then we can focus on Matsukichi, like getting that date. Do we wanna greet our girlfriend? Do we wanna greet little Fionula? Look at these two. I just think they're so adorable together. Cressida, okay. I was like, Cressida's kind of broken. Like, I don't know what is up. Alrighty. How we doing up here? Okay, well, okay, no, get up. You have your job, sir. Matsukichi can, what you want to do? Woohoo in the closet with Mitsurugi, okay. All right. Oh, I do want to lock in Woohoo with 3 different sims. I think that's, or I'll do the makeout one first. Yeah. Oh, it's jail facility. That's the wrong facility, but you know what? Does you want to meet someone new? Say hi to Gerald for me. Maybe we can't. Oh, darn. Oh, it's because she's asleep. Yeah, Matsukichi, wake up and then let's go talk to Gerald. I kind of want to see how she gets on with Gerald. We know Gerald's not the most faithful type either, so, you know, maybe she could go for both brothers, like Lola. Okay. Wait, Gerald, stay. Stay. I still have not changed Gerald's outfit. He is rocking the consort cap fit, but that's fine. That's okay. Maybe these two could go, like, shopping for clothes together, but I do want Matsukichi to. Oh, okay, we're going out in our nice little PJs. Let's see how that goes. There we go. How are we feeling about Gerald? We do got a little bit of chemistry with Gerald. All right. Whoa, look at all her wants. She wants a hot tub. She wants a public woohoo. She wants 3 loves at once. That's fun. Okay, I do love a good romance sim from time to time. Let's use the bathroom. She did get rid of the, don't worry about it. I do know she doesn't want Nicholas to die. Doesn't want a good conversation with Gerald. So that'd be fun. We could have him go and they can hang out, and then, you know what comes from it comes from it. Yeah, he's into her. Look at that. One fun thing with romance sims is they got that, like, irresistible charm. Like, everyone just kind of hits on them all the time. It's very funny. Now that Cressida's a teenager, it's time to start thinking about college. Cressida is very young, I just noticed. She becomes an adult in 14 days. Now, I do have a mod, or I do have a different age span mod, which I haven't really, like, corrected anyone's age yet, but that might, like, shorten the teen lifespan, because teen lifespan, I kid you not, is like 15 days long, which is crazy. Also, I do know that means that, like, she got all that done. She got 2 different partners, like, in, oh, it's Shaylin. I don't think we'd have any reason to, like, invite Shaylin in, because Matsukichi does not have the same, like, animosity towards her, but, girly, I would kind of like you to actually get in, your I like Fiona just being like, Rory's ugly. But no, I would kind of like you to get into, like, formal clothes when you're interacting with, like, your daughter's teenage friends, but that's fine. That's okay. Look at that. I think that'd actually be really cute. We could have Ikelos come over here. Oh, quick. Actually, how long is he going to be at work? Oh, wow. Not until midnight. Okay. Yeah, we could have her invite Ikelos over. I think that's going to be fun. And I kind of want to see where that goes. Ikelos right now is supposed to try to be faithful to Shaylin, but I don't think that's always going to be the case. But we could have him come over, and then we could send the girls out on a date. I think that's kind of a fun little multitasking we can take care of. You know, I've been so good at that. Okay, girly. Let's see here. We could... the problem is we got both the partners here. I kind of want to have her take Fiona, though. I'm going to say it. Just because, like, Rory, I think we still need to work on... Oh my god. Okay. Shaylin is stalking us. That's not good. That's really not good. I do not want her to kill Matsukichi if we can avoid it. Also, this is gonna make this really awkward. Oh, he's not home. Oh, that's right, because he's got a promotion. He's got a different job now. That's unfortunate. New plan. We could actually have her go to her tea shop and see what that's all about. Gonna have her eat really quickly. Because, you know, gonna say if she is pregnant, yeah, her hunger's gonna go down really fast. Now that I think about it, I think that's what we saw with Shaylin. I thought Shaylin got pregnant from, like, when they woohooed earlier, but she might have already been set up to be pregnant. I would not be surprised if that was the case. So we'll see how that goes. Oh my goodness, she made salmon for everyone. I like that. Yeah, she's a really good cook. Good job, Matsukichi. Okay. Would we like a plate? There we go. Oh, that's cute. I like that Cressida is... Yeah, why don't you also grab a plate, and then maybe we could call some people over? Yeah, everyone. That's fun. We can have a little fun time here. And then, yeah, we could do, like, a little late-night tea party or something like that. I don't know if, like, Cressida would want to tag along, Might just be good to send Matsukichi there and kind of see, like, you know, who else we can meet. Sad Ikelos is not available, but that's okay. That's okay. And then, yeah, we can just have Cressida hang out here with her friends. I think that's nice. I like this trio. This is like a really cute little bunch. Oh, yeah, Fionnuala thinks we're cute. I love that. Okay. Okay. So let's go more. Walked a lot, community lots. There we go. Actually, yeah. Just us. And we're gonna go to Okimura Tea House. Yay, that's gonna be fun. I'm excited for that. There she goes. Okay, now she has changed into her outfit, and now she's gonna be taken off. And then we're gonna leave Gerald with the kids. I did not really think that through. I hear like barking. Have we encountered another wolf? I'm always on the lookout for wolves in this town. Oh, okay, you know, Gerald is... I like Gerald's like little shadow boxing he does. He just kind of is watching this in, leaving Cressida's room all alone. Alrighty, let's go check on the tea shop. Alrighty, here we are. I do notice she has a want now to hire Ikelos as an employee. I'm sure his wife would be very happy about that. So, just have a fear of having a baby. Sometimes romance sims get this. And I do want to say it's a very sensitive issue. But, you know, with things being the way they are, I like to let my... Hold on. Okay, I'm going to pause and go on my like little baby speech over here before we address the fact that our first guest is indeed Shaylin Starveling. But I was going to say... I like giving my Sims the right to choose because it is a very scary time in the country I live for that in real life. So I like that kind of escapism in my games. I know some people like the chaos of a bunch of different babies, but sometimes I am like, I have mods to make it so Sims aren't pregnant if they don't want to be pregnant, and I do kind of respect that. That being said, and this is going to be terrible, if the baby is indeed Ikelos', I kind of want to keep it because I think that's fun and dramatic. So I might just ignore that and kind of hope it goes away, which I know is a very bad thing to do on so many levels. But listen, you're not coming to this game for morality. Like last episode, I tried killing a headmaster, so you guys know what you're expecting right now. Yeah, so Shaylin's our first guest. I don't like this. Oh yeah, start charging customers for admission. Yeah, if you want to be here, Shaylin, you're gonna have to pay us. That's how it's gonna go. Okay. Well, bless you, Matsukichi. Did we actually do that? No, wait, no. I do want to keep charging. Grant free entry to Shaylin. God, no. Why would we ever do that? There we go. Okay, we'll see if she wants to go. I guess we could ask her to leave, maybe, but let's try basic selling her. Oh. Father Theo. Yeah, that's someone else we can meet, Matsukichi. Now, what would be really funny is if after having an Ikelos baby, she has one with... No, I'm not going to say it. I've been thinking, and I'm like, it'd be really funny if Father Theo, like, somehow, in the last, like, legs of his life, fathered another child. But I don't want that to be Matsukichi. Yeah, Shaylin's not going to buy what we're selling, but that's okay. Let's try on Father Theo. Oh, God. I'm a terrible person. Oh yeah, he's into us. Okay. Let's check out the tea shop while these two deliberate if they want to actually come in. This is really cute. I like the little tatami mat setup. Unfortunately, I have the rug fix mod, and sometimes it like glitches out a little bit like that. So we're just gonna ignore that. We do got a little mahjong table. We do have a coffee maker, which is good because we can stay caffeinated. That's really fun. And then of course like little trinkets we can possibly put on sale. That's really cool. I like that. I like the setup a lot. It's really nicely done. Oh, okay. Looks like somebody is coming in. Did somebody buy a ticket? Yay! Okay, Father Theo is going to be here. How about Shaylin? We have earned our first simoleon. Oh my god, it's Juliet Cap. Hi, Juliet. We haven't really seen much of Juliet at all, like, so I'm excited she's here. Having a late night tea party with Matsukichi and Father Theo. You know, I'm happy she's here. I'm happy to see her. Okay, Shaylin is walking off. All right. God, what is up with everyone in this neighborhood? They're all like this. So I did mention, I was like, can't remember if I made Shaylin like straight or bi, but I guess we have an answer to that. She just swooned Matsukichi, her like mortal enemy that she's possibly trying to kill. There we go. Look at little Juliet. That's fun. There we go. We're going to serve tea with Father Theo. What would be really cool, actually, to do with this? So many trees, so many leaves. What would be really cool is like if we ever wanted to expand this place, we could like maybe make like a little like stage or something where she could actually do like her like singing and dancing, since I know that's something she like really liked to do. I think that would be really cute. I really like that idea. Oh, okay, who's this? Enough enthusiasm cuisine to talk about with other Sims. That's fun. Okay, she's just coming in. Oh, is she a reporter? Yeah, everything's fine here, ma'am. Yeah, feel free to just come in without a ticket. That's okay, Rose. That's okay, Rose. And it's just like questioning this guy. I wonder if she's like trying to suss out any crooks or something. She got like a default face template. This is a fun little bunch. Look at everyone playing Mahjong out here, though. I love that for us. Look at little Juliet. I do notice Matsukichi is getting a little tired, so we probably won't be here for too long, but you know, it'd be nice for her to get to know other people. Do we know what's the vibe check on Father Theo? No chemistry. Okay, that's probably for the best. That's probably okay. Father Theo's got like enough going on. Oh, someone is very shaky. Who? She's so jittery. I wonder if it's all that coffee she drank. Look at her go. Oh, I'm getting a little sick watching her. Matsukichi. Juliet's talking about when she got arrested. Oh, remember that? That was good times. God, that felt so long ago. Look at them. Look at Father Theo's hand. Oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone has the exact same hand, which, you know, you can only expect really some level of detail in this game. I'm impressed by what we got, but still, that's pretty good. Oh, we got a star. I feel like this is going to be like a really fun business to run. I like these kind of businesses where you're like, once they're in, you just kind of get money that way. And then everyone else just like hangs out and has a really good time. I like this little walkway too. I think that's really cute. Yeah, this is a nice little lot. I like this. And we have like a little Zen garden. Yeah, this place would rule to hang out in. I forgot, what's our like... Well, our profit, we're doing really good for that. So far, we've actually been doing really good on business this time around. Maybe I should focus more on like these kind of businesses instead of trying to run a restaurant constantly. But you know, it's fun. I like having the variety. Okay, it is 2:13 a.m. I think maybe we should start kicking these people out. Yeah, Juliet's tired. It's Tuesday night. She's got school tomorrow. Yeah, let's go home for tonight. I think we got enough bonding with this crew here. I don't know who this person is. Who are you, Rose King? You got like a template face. You have not really like reviewed our establishment. Father Theo's talking about how Juliet got arrested too. He's like, maybe we're all looking for guidance here. That's kind of fun. Okay. I don't think we need to be this loud. We could. I don't think this is quite the charming little quaint vibes of our tea house. It's just to start like blowing a whistle in their face. But all right, Matsukichi, we're gonna head home. That's fine. Ooh, that means when we get back, we're gonna have all the kids to play. Alrighty. Oh, now she wants to be friends with Bianca Monti. Okay, interesting. I like that one for her too. We have not invited Ikelos over, but we have to be really careful because I think now Ikelos works the same hours as her husband, so that's no good. All right. In the meantime, we got the kids just kind of vibing. We could like send everyone else home and then just get them checking her out, and then ask like one of the kids out on a date. I'm trying to think. It might be fun to do Rory, since we already kind of like... First off, though, I'm going to make you put away... Okay, Gerald, I don't know how to help you. I don't know. You're not going to make money here, for sure. What you going to do? Oh, they're going to play kicky bag. Sure. She wants to buy a piano. That also could be pretty fun. We could get like a little... I don't know where we could have one in this house. I don't know if I want to do one outside, and like everything here is too cute. I don't want to rearrange everything. Could get rid of this or move this somewhere. I could do that actually. If I do this here, I could maybe get us like a little piano. They definitely have enough money for it. I get the feeling maybe Cressida kind of gets what she wants. Hopefully this is not too in the way, but that's gonna be fun. Yeah, look at that. Oh, she wants to be friends with... Okay, that's Troy's sister Zena. That'd also be a fun little friendship to strike up. I like that. Oh, Fionnuala's she's so angry at Consort Cap. I love that. There we go. So far, this playthrough has been a lot more chill than the other one. We have not had as much like curse action going on. Maybe that will change. I don't know. Maybe we could have a little Shaylin Matsukichi showdown. But so far this has been very nice and chill. Okay, I don't know if Gerald needs to be here, actually. We can say goodbye to him. I don't know what we're intending here. Oh my goodness, look at this little pond. Look at them go. Look at these two go. This is cute. I'd say she could call Xena and try to work on a friendship with that, but like it looks like it is getting a little late. So I don't know how Xena's gonna respond. I guess we could give it a shot. Worst she could do is say no. Right? Right? Let's see her. There we go. Little Xena Appolina. Let's go talk to her. Yay. Okay. She did not seem to like chew our head off for calling her this late at night. So she's up. She's up. What are the kids doing? Everyone's just kind of hanging out here. Okay. Hi, Rory. Rory's here too. Okay. Oh, Mitsurugi's back. All right. All right. Wow. Wow. What do you want to do, Mitsurugi? He wants to skill a bunch. Okay. 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 And he wants Cressida to get a scholarship. I'm like, what scholarships can Cressida get? She doesn't have any. Oh. Say goodbye. Okay, so they had like a very kissy kiss goodbye. I wonder what kind of goodbye we're gonna get Rory. Okay, that's just a hug. Yeah, that tracks. Alrighty. Oh, he turns his back and she's like, oh my god, he's ugly. Okay, there we go. She's gonna start playing some piano. That's fun. What are we doing? Okay, dude. What do I want to do with Mitsurugi? Had I planned this better, I would have had him actually go to the church, and maybe we could have him try to find ghosts, but that's going to have to wait for another time. Let's see. Oh, sorry, your daughter beat you to the piano, but yeah, look, you guys got a piano now. Hope you're okay with that. You did uproot your wife and daughter to live here, so I feel like you should be okay with them buying things that they want, personally. He thinks she's okay at it. That's fine. I'm going to study couples counseling. Yeah, I think that might be a good thing for you to learn. But no, I'm going to have them start working on some skills. And we'll just kind of have this like, you know, it's going to be a very like nice chill way to wind down. I'm going to keep this game running until Matsukichi gets home. Because like I said, community time is sometimes a little finicky if you like leave the game while someone is still out. So gonna make sure she is back and then probably send everyone to bed. It is 2 a.m. almost, so maybe we can go sleep. But they were very well energized before then, so not too worried about that. There we go. There we go. Oh my god, she's doing terrible. Oh, what happened, girly? Okay. I'm gonna just like queue up a bunch of things. Okay, girly, please don't die. You're not allowed to die unless Shaylin kills you. Yeah, wow, she's looking bad. She's looking rough. Okay, well, and so far we have not really gotten a baby notification. I do want to know. Okay, this is going to be, I think I do want to know who the father is. I was going to wait for it to be surprise, but I'm curious and nosy and oh, she broke the toilet. Okay, where is it? Adjust, casual romance, spawn adjuster. Where did that end up? There we go. A little stack of telephone books. Okay. Should I do it? Should I do it or should I leave it a surprise? Oh, okay. Who's getting up? Okay, just them. All right. Mitsurugi, are you the father? No, he's not. Oh my god, I knew it. Okay, well, that's that. Homegirl is starving. Just gonna delete this. Okay. We can have. Let's have a solid meal, maybe. Let's have a solid meal, Matsukichi. Please don't die on me just like right now. I'd be very, very upset, I think. But Ramble is here. But oh my god, girl, this is so messy. Okay, well, this is very good. Okay. Very happy about this development. I'm very happy my hunch was right. I probably should have waited, but I was so curious. Oh, okay. So like I said, I'm just going to try to grab a nice thumbnail while we're here. Like I said, I had a hunch. I do have a mod where like the baby might end up a fairy, in which case that would be really fucking funny. So I'm hoping that's the case. I'm gonna get like a nice picture of her like calmly sipping tea, and I might use that for the thumbnail alongside like Shaylin just looking super pissed off. I think that's gonna be a really like no wait, girly, let's have another. Okay, there you go. But yeah, all right, I think that's where we're gonna end it. Yes, that's so good. Okay, see you guys later. Take care. Have a good one, and I will see you guys on the flip side.